Costa Rica is a country that plays a little trick on you. When you look at it on a map, it seems so small, tucked away in Central America. You might think you could see it all in just a few days. But once you are there, that feeling changes completely. The country opens up and feels gigantic, almost endless. Dense, green rainforests seem to stretch on forever. Mountains touch the clouds. Coastlines on two different oceans offer completely different worlds. The air itself feels alive, filled with unfamiliar birdsong and the scent of tropical flowers. Wild nature, a peaceful culture, and some of the friendliest people you will ever meet make this nation feel vast and full of life. The first thing you notice is the green. Not one shade of green, but 1,000. Bright lime of new leaves. Deep dark green of the ancient forest canopy. But size isn't just about nature, it's about the people. Calm, welcoming locals who make you feel at home. They call themselves ticos and ticas. They live by a philosophy, Pura Vida, the pure life. Enjoying the moment and appreciating simple, beautiful things every day. The curious thing is how these elements fit together. A roaring waterfall, a quiet smile from a local farmer, steam rising from a volcano, a warm, freshly cooked meal shared with new friends. That balance is what makes Costa Rica special. It invites you to explore landscapes and a different way of living. It challenges you to slow down, to look around, and to really see. A country's greatness isn't measured by its size on a map, but by the richness of its life and the happiness of its people. That's the big secret of this small, wonderful country. Costa Rica has a privileged spot on the map, a narrow strip of land that acts as a bridge between North and South America. But more importantly, it is nestled between two great bodies of water. To its east lies the warm turquoise Caribbean Sea, and to its west, the vast and powerful Pacific Ocean. This unique geography is the key to its incredible variety. Two distinct coastlines give the country two completely different personalities. They are only a few hours' drive apart, but they feel like separate worlds. You can wake up to a Caribbean sunrise and, if you are ambitious, watch a Pacific sunset on the same day. That quick change artistry makes traveling here so exciting. The Caribbean side moves to its own relaxed rhythm. Afro-Caribbean traditions shape the culture, music, food, and the vibrant colors of the towns. Puerto Viejo, Tortuguero, famous for reggae, slow pace, and laid-back beaches. Coral reefs protect many Caribbean beaches, perfect for snorkeling. Rainforest comes down to the sand. You might spot a sloth just feet from where you swim. Quiet beauty, gentle energy. The Pacific coast is drama and energy. A longer, more varied coastline with luxury resorts, bustling surf towns, and remote, untouched beaches. Legendary waves draw surfers to Tamarindo and Santa Teresa. Spectacular sunsets paint the sky each evening. Dry tropical forests in the north. Lush rainforests in the south, especially the Osa Peninsula. Action, exploration, big cinematic ocean views. Amazingly quick travel between zones. The mountainous spine, a chain of volcanoes, creates microclimates. Start in cool, misty Monteverde cloud forests, rare birds, orchids. Drive winding mountain roads for a couple of hours. Arrive in hot, dry Guanacaste plains. A short drive further, and you're at the beach. Rapid landscape change makes any journey feel like an expedition, even over 100 miles. Drive a couple of hours, and you can cross into another world entirely. A short trip from a bustling city to a secluded beach, but the change in atmosphere is immense, like traveling through several countries in one. Constant change and contrast make every day an adventure. Hiking through a misty cloud forest, watching surfers ride perfect waves under a golden sunset. This incredible diversity, packed into a compact space, stays with you long after you leave. It's, quite unforgettable. It is hard to wrap your head around just how much life is packed into this one small country. Costa Rica covers only a tiny fraction of the Earth's surface, but it is home to an astonishing 6% of all the planet's known plant and animal species. This incredible biodiversity makes it one of the most ecologically intense places in the world. For anyone who loves nature, it is like a living library of life. Everywhere you turn, you see something amazing. Monkeys swing through the trees, brightly colored toucans fly overhead, tiny, iridescent hummingbirds dart between flowers. The sheer volume and variety of life is what makes every walk in the forest, every trip to the beach, feel like a discovery. This natural treasure did not happen by accident. The people of Costa Rica made a conscious choice to protect it. Almost 1/3 of the entire country is designated as a protected area. This network includes national parks, wildlife refuges, private reserves. This commitment to conservation is a deep part of the national identity. It means that large areas will remain wild and untouched for generations to come. When you visit these parks, you are not just a tourist. You are contributing to a system that helps preserve these precious ecosystems. This dedication has turned Costa Rica into a world leader in ecotourism. One of the crown jewels is a place most visitors will never see, but is a legend among divers and scientists, Isla del Coco, or Cocos Island. More than 300 miles offshore, a UNESCO World Heritage Site famous for huge schools of hammerhead sharks, graceful manta rays, and massive fish schools. The island itself is a rugged, uninhabited rainforest, like something out of a pirate movie. It is a symbol of Costa Rica's wild, untamed heart. Back on the mainland, the commitment to wildlife is just as strong. You can visit places like Tortuguero National Park, where thousands of sea turtles come ashore to lay their eggs. Or explore Corcovado National Park on the Osa Peninsula, which National Geographic once called the most biologically intense place on Earth. Here, you can see all 4 of Costa Rica's monkey species, as well as tapirs, jaguars, and scarlet macaws. These protected areas are not just tourist attractions, they are living laboratories and vital sanctuaries. They are proof that a small country with a big vision can make a huge difference in protecting our planet's natural heritage. You know, it's really something. Costa Rica sits directly on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a zone of intense geological activity that circles the Pacific Ocean. This means the country is literally built on fire. A chain of volcanoes runs right down the middle of it, like a rocky spine. There are around 200 volcanic formations mapped across the country, and at least 5 of them are still considered active. These volcanoes are not just dramatic features, they shape land and lives. They are a constant reminder of the raw power of nature. Far from danger alone, they are a huge part of the country's identity and a major draw for adventure seekers. One of the most famous is Arenal Volcano. For decades, it put on a spectacular show almost every night. It went quiet in 2010, but its perfect cone still dominates the landscape. Geothermal heat warms underground rivers, creating natural hot springs where you can soak beneath the mountain. It is an amazing experience to feel the volcano's warmth on your skin. Another incredible volcano is Poas, famous for what lies inside its crater. One of the largest active craters on Earth, with a stunning bright turquoise lake, highly acidic, bubbling with volcanic gases. Poas is remarkably accessible. You can drive almost to the edge and feel its power up close. Beyond scenery, ash over millennia made soils incredibly fertile. Productive valleys growing some of the best coffee in the world. The volcanoes give and they take. Beauty, adventure, fertile land, but also a threat that must be respected and monitored. Well, yeah, it's a living, breathing landscape. The story of modern Costa Rica is deeply tied to its history, which is, you know, quite different from that of its neighbors. Long before Europeans, many different indigenous groups lived here, smaller, scattered communities rather than large empires. When Christopher Columbus landed in 1502, the gold ornaments he saw inspired the name Costa Rica, the rich coast. But the name was ironic. Little gold, little silver, and rugged volcanic terrain hindered large plantations. The Spanish crown largely neglected the colony, a poor backwater of the empire. Without big mines or massive haciendas, a rigid class system never fully took hold. Settlers worked their own small plots. This fostered a more egalitarian society and shaped a path toward democracy and social fairness. The most defining moment came in 1948, after a short but bitter 44-day civil war. The victorious leader, José Figueres Ferrer, made a radical decision. In 1949, abolish the army. He proclaimed an army of teachers. Funds once spent on soldiers, weapons, and bases flowed into education, healthcare, and environmental protection. This bold choice is now a source of national pride, the cornerstone of a peaceful, progressive identity. Today, literacy above 97%, universal healthcare, life expectancy over 80, on par with wealthy nations. Costa Rica proved strength can come from investing in people. Yeah. The heart and soul of Costa Rica is its people. About 5 million people call this country home. Warm and diverse, with a majority of mestizo heritage, European and indigenous roots. On the Caribbean coast, a large Afro-Caribbean community, ancestors from Jamaica and other islands, came for railroads and banana plantations. They have kept their own culture, language, and cuisine. If you enjoyed this, please give it a like. Leave a comment with your thoughts. Share it with friends. Spanish is official and everywhere, with a gentle Costa Rican accent. Many younger ticos in tourist areas speak excellent English, thanks to strong education. You will also hear Mecateleu, an English-based Creole, rhythmic and expressive. Several indigenous languages are officially recognized and still spoken in small communities. The Constitution recognizes Roman Catholicism, yet guarantees freedom of religion. Society is generally tolerant and open. Ticos are polite, non-confrontational, incredibly friendly, from arrival smiles to helpful directions and warm conversations. Waiting in line becomes a chat. In the countryside, a farmer stops to ask about family. This culture of kindness makes Costa Rica feel safe and welcoming. In Costa Rica, the food is a lot like the people. Honest, simple, comforting. You will not find many complicated sauces or overly spicy dishes. It is fresh, local ingredients simply prepared to shine. The foundation of most meals is rice and beans, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, complemented by vegetables, tropical fruits, and a modest portion of meat or fish. Hearty food to fuel the day. The most common breakfast is gallo pinto, the spotted rooster, rice and black beans sautéed with onion, sweet peppers, and cilantro. Often served with scrambled eggs, a slice of fresh cheese, and sweet plantains. For lunch, the casado, a balanced plate with rice, beans, chicken, or beef or fish, simple cabbage salad, and plantains. At Christmas, families gather to make tamales, cornmeal dough, often with potatoes and spices, filled with rice, vegetables, and pork or chicken. Each tamal is wrapped in a banana leaf and steamed for hours. The leaf infuses a unique, earthy flavor. Food culture is not about fancy restaurants. It is about community, family, and sharing simple, wholesome food together. Pura Vida. You will hear it everywhere. Greeting, farewell, thank you, you're welcome. Even an answer to, how are you? More than words, it is a state of mind. Let go of stress, be grateful, enjoy the present. Optimism, calm, resilience. Pura Vida is the simple, powerful idea that life is good. One of the most charming and, for an outsider, baffling customs is the way people give directions. Outside modern parts of the capital, formal street names and numbers are often not used. Ask for a house or shop, and you will get landmarks, not an address. From the old fig tree in the center of town, go 200 meters east. At the corner where the pulperia used to be, turn left and go 100 meters. My house is the blue one with the black gate, next to the big mango tree. Charming, but tricky for GPS. Landmarks might be a famous tree, a bright house, a church, a soccer field, even a long-closed shop. It works because communities are tight-knit and people know their surroundings intimately. Even the post office adapts. Letters carry written landmark directions. For visitors, it is a fun challenge. Pay attention, look around, interact, and ask. It feels disorganized from outside, but it is deeply human and works because people rely on each other. A reminder that old ways can be just as effective. When you put all these pieces together, the incredible nature, the peaceful history, the friendly people, the simple food, the quirky customs, you see why Costa Rica ranks among the happiest countries on the planet. Happiness here is not about wealth. It is deeper contentment from national choices and a mindset valuing well-being. Life is organized around peace, community, and respect for the natural world. Abolishing the army in 1949 declared values, resources to nurture people, not fight wars. High literacy opens opportunities. Universal healthcare removes fear. The safety net reduces stress and boosts optimism. Natural beauty lifts the spirit. On any day, pristine beaches, majestic volcanoes, lush rainforests, protected for everyone. Shared pride creates unity. Nature is part of daily life. Ultimately, it all circles back to one phrase: Pura Vida. It is the glue holding history, community, and nature together. A daily practice of gratitude and simpler living. That's why Costa Rica feels unusual and profoundly happy. A place where a tree can be an address, a volcano can heat your bath, and a country can thrive without an army. The happiest life is lived in peace, community, and harmony with the world around us.